Morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning around 8:53. This is your pre-opening comment. It's video number 518. And if you like the work, please hit that subscribe button. Also, I just want to mention that we've had really great response from people who are interested in actually trading futures. We have you know, a fair amount of discussion on it. There are some tax advantages. There are some advantages that don't occur with options. And most importantly, it's a 23-hour a day open market. So you don't get hit with the gaps the way that we do in stocks. Okay, so Asia and Europe are both mixed, and at 8:30 we had retail sales. They were up 0.3 versus an expectation of 0.5. The numbers overall are pretty good, but this is less than expected. But as I said, I think we've had something like 7 or 8 months of increases regardless. Import-export numbers, the import was 0.01 versus unchanged, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. Also, export numbers, also a little bit of a disappointment at +0.2 versus an expectation of +3. We have business inventories, industrial production, and capacity utilization coming out during the day, so I will have those in the closing comment. Airbnb filed for its IPO. Berkshire Hathaway, yesterday there were a whole bunch of filings that they were quoting on CNBC of bank stocks, financials that had been sold, pared back, nothing overwhelming. But today they mentioned that Berkshire has made investments in basically all of the drug companies that are working on COVID. Tesla, in case you missed it, it's up $51 on the fact that on December 21st, it goes into the S&P 500. Costco special dividend, $10 in cash. A couple of things with Amazon. If you haven't noticed, CVS and Walgreens are both down substantially, $5-6 a piece, on the news that Amazon is going into the drug distribution business. This is old news. They said this, 6 months ago, and with basically the same result. Walgreens and CVS lower. I don't know, what it really means, but I think that CVS has much more going for it in the three-pronged approach to healthcare with the pharmacy and management, minute clinics, and owning Aetna for insurance. So I would probably use this as an opportunity to get into the CVS once it stabilizes. Home Depot had earnings. Back to Amazon, sorry. Amazon is also with NXP, which is NXPI, going into the auto connect to the cloud business. So we'll see what that means. Home Depot sales monumental, up 24.1%, but the stock is down 1.3%, 275.85 down 372. Really don't like to see good news and stocks acting poorly. It acted okay yesterday when they announced the purchase of HD Supply. Walmart also beat top and bottom. Pretty big beat. Digital up 79%, and the stock is pretty basically unchanged to, up 20 or 30 cents. Kohl's had a miss in revenues. The stock is down minorly, maybe 30 cents. The Dow implied open is down 261, and the NASDAQ is up about $20, and the S&P is down about $20. Okay, the chart on the screen is the S&P futures. I personally don't like the look of them at all. I think this was a blow off top. It occurred, it doesn't show here because of the backing and filling that occurred during the day, but this was the third gap up in a row for the S&P, which is usually a sign of exhaustion. The proof will be whether or not it can pierce through here. And basically, I can just look at yesterday and today as a lower high. So, it's kind of, if it breaks 35.15, it's going down. And if it breaks 36.68, it's going up. I mentioned this in Sunday's letter that I was concerned about this. Okay, the dollar is again a little lower. Gold is up a bit. The unstoppable Bitcoin is up over 17,000 for the first time in 3 years. And as I said, the dollar continues to be weak, down 37 cents, which is pretty substantial. Also, we're coming awfully close to the lows. This one was 31,725. This close in here was 92.22, and I wouldn't want to see it close below that. Right now, as I said, we're down 37.5 cents. That's 92.25, and that's awfully close to what we were talking about in both places. Okay, everyone, don't forget, if you have an interest in the futures markets, please give a call or send me a direct message or an email, and I'll be happy to provide any and all information. And of course, if you like the work, hit subscribe.